Have you ever caught yourself counting what's missing before you've even looked at the room you're standing in? Emma Carter is 33. On the morning of her birthday, a Saturday in late October, she does it before her feet have hit the floor. The square footage of her apartment, the book deal her best friend posted about Sunday, the voicemail from her mother she has not played yet. Emma teaches fourth grade art at a public school on 8th Avenue in Brooklyn. 6 years in, she grades on the F train. Her best friend Sarah just sold a short story collection. The launch is at a bar in Greenpoint the same Saturday night. Emma is on the invite list. Her landlord raised her rent in March. Her boyfriend moved out in February without quite saying he was moving out. Her mother calls every Sunday. She picks up about half the time and says, "Doing okay." The Sunday before her birthday, she scrolled past Sarah's book cover and felt her own apartment shrink. She closed Instagram and opened it again 4 minutes later. Tuesday morning, Emma is locking her door for work when Mrs. Harlow, 78 across the hall, the woman who has watered her plants every August for 6 years, stops her in the hallway with a tin of butter cookies in one hand. "Ed's home. They've stopped the treatments. Could you sit with him on the Saturdays I do the pharmacy?" Emma says yes before she's fully heard the sentence. On the train into work, she thinks, "I just gave her my birthday." She does not cancel. Saturday. Emma knocks at 1 o'clock. The apartment smells of menthol, the radiator, and laundry detergent. Ed Harlow, 81, a retired physics teacher, is on the couch under a blue quilt. An oxygen tube curls past his ear. A moleskin lies open on his lap, a worn yellow pencil tucked beside it. On the lab table, a fountain pen sits capped on a saucer, untouched. He smiles up at Emma as if she is already familiar, though in 6 years they have barely spoken. Mrs. Harlow is buttoning her coat. On the counter, a thermos of black coffee waits for Emma. She pauses at the door. "His hand shakes too much for the pen. I've been writing in pencil. He'll tell you what to put." The door clicks shut. The radiator clicks. Emma sits in the chair pulled close. Ed slides the notebook across the quilt. Today's date already at the top in Mrs. Harlow's careful pencil. Emma picks up the pencil. His voice is thinner than she expected. "The wool throw on my knees. Menthol from the rub." She writes it. "The third step. The way it drags coming up." She writes it. Emma hesitates, offers, "A good visit with a neighbor." Ed shakes his head very slowly. "Pick the small ones, not the ones you'd write on a card." A beat. "The cardboard sleeve on the pen refill by the lamp." She finds it, writes it. His voice goes thinner with each entry until she has all 10. He closes his eyes. Emma lays the pencil across the open page and watches him breathe. That night, Sarah's launch starts in Greenpoint without her. Emma is home with a glass of wine and a steno pad. She tries her own. Warm coffee, sunny window, the dog at the deli, my job. Reads it back, hears Pinterest, tears the page off. Launch photos start lighting up her phone an hour later. She does not open them. She does not open the steno pad again. The second Saturday, Ed is weaker. He drifts. Mrs. Harlow asks if Emma can stay an extra 40 minutes. The pharmacy is short-staffed. Emma has comedy show tickets that night with 2 work friends in the Lower East Side. She says, of course. She does not text them. The show starts without her. Ed asks her to read from a slim William Carlos Williams paperback on the side table. She reads him a red wheelbarrow, plums in an icebox. Then his 10 begin, slow. She writes each. Once, eyes still closed, he says, "Emma stayed an extra hour." Read me Williams. Emma writes her own name on the line beneath the others. She does not look up. She writes the next one. The third Saturday, Ed does not wake. Emma sits in the chair with his notebook open on her knee. After a while, she writes the first entry on his behalf, the radiator ticking once every 6 breaths, then another. By 5 o'clock, she has written 6 of his 10 in her own hand. When Mrs. Harlow comes home, the two sit at the kitchen table over coffee that has been on the burner too long. It tastes burnt. Emma writes that for him too. Burnt coffee at 4:48 p.m. 4 days later, Mrs. Harlow calls Emma at 4 in the morning. Emma goes across the hall in a sweatshirt and washes Ed's small bowl, his coffee mug, and the fork from the night before, while Mrs. Harlow stands at the window and does not cry. A month after the funeral, Mrs. Harlow knocks on Emma's door on a Thursday evening, holding a wooden box the size of a paperback. She lifts the lid on the kitchen counter. 52 identical moleskins stacked in 4 neat rows, some spines sun-faded. 52 years. Pick whichever. Emma picks 1974. No reason. November. The handwriting is younger, looser, Ed's own. Mary at the bakery saved the heel of the rye, the crumbs on the wax paper, snow on a single car. She closes it. Mrs. Harlow slides a different notebook across the counter, thinner than the rest, not used up. A fountain pen lies across its cover. This was the one he was on. The pen, too. And an empty page for you. Emma opens to the last filled page. The morning he died. 5 entries, not 10, in Mrs. Harlow's careful print. The 4th. Emma knocked, said good morning. The hallway smelled like coffee. Emma flips back 1 page. The handwriting changes, her own, looser, in pencil. Emma stayed an extra hour, read me Williams. Emma's pencil scratch. Each Saturday, her own name in her own hand. She had been writing it without taking it in. She holds the page open with both hands. She does not look up. Mrs. Harlow is already at the door, pulling on her coat. She speaks once more, almost to herself. You were one of his 10. Every Saturday. The door clicks shut. Emma does not open the notebook for 2 days. On Saturday morning, what would have been her Saturday at Ed's, she is at her own kitchen table at 6:15 when the radiator clicks on. She makes coffee. The mug is the chipped one her mother gave her at college move-in. She opens Ed's half-empty notebook to the first blank page. She uncaps the fountain pen, the one Mrs. Harlow laid across the cover, and writes, slowly, the way you lift something heavy. The radiator clicked on at 6:15. The chipped place on Mom's mug. Someone's shower starting upstairs. Orange peel on my thumb. She stops at 4. She does not need 10. Her phone buzzes on the counter. Sarah is texting brunch photos. Emma scrolls past the photos. She finds the voicemail from her mother that has been sitting unplayed since October and presses play. Her mother's voice fills the kitchen. The recycling pickup, the new neighbor's dog. Emma listens to all of it. She closes the notebook, wraps both hands around the warm mug, looks out the window at the morning doing nothing in particular. And she takes a breath she had been holding without knowing it, and lets it all the way out.